There are tens of thousands of apps on the market that a business can use in order to run, from very well-known ones to newly launched, from very expensive subscription ones all the way to free apps. Well, now with AI, hundreds of new apps are being launched every single day, but one question remains the same. Which tech stack should you use in order to deliver the highest quality work to your clients and to have everything running smoothly into your business? Well, I have tried many apps in the past few months and I have created a lot of automations with them. And I have some good news. I think that with $100 per month, you can create a pretty badass tech stack for your business. Now we are going to choose apps for each one of these categories. We are going to go over communication and meetings, knowledge management and docs, CRM and sales pipeline, payments and invoicing, email marketing and automations, project management and operations, and Swiss knife apps, which are going to be the apps that are going to go over multiple categories, not only one. And also at the end of the video, we're going to go over some app combinations to do some really cool and high ROI things for your business. So if you want to learn how to scale your business using AI and automation systems, subscribe. And also I have a link in the descriptions to my waiting list for an exclusive community of entrepreneurs looking to do exactly that thing. Enough talking, this is our budget, let's go shopping and let's begin the video. The first category we are going to go over is going to be the communication and meetings category, which is going to have some subcategories, which are internal communications. Basically, what app are we going to use in order to communicate internally with our team? We are going to have the meetings app, which is going to be the app that, of course, is going to host all of the meetings with our team, with our employees and our clients too. Then we have the scheduling subcategory, which is going to be the app that is going to help us schedule most of our appointments and most of our meetings with our clients. Now, what do we want from our tech stack in the communications and meetings category? Well, we want seamless team chat. We want easy, unlimited video meetings. We want clients not to be forced to create accounts in order to join. This is a really important one. We want recordings and transcriptions if possible. We want easy scheduling with time zone support, and we want integrations with our calendar and our CRM. The chosen apps are going to be for internal communication. We are going to choose Slack, the $9 per month version. For meetings, we are going to choose Google Meet, the free version. And for the scheduling option, we are going to use Calendly, the $10 per month version. Now, I have chosen these apps because, first of all, Slack and Calendly and even Google Meet are one of the most and well-renowned apps in their categories. They are very good, very well built. The prices are really fair for Slack and Calendly. Google Meet, of course, is free, and I think it's a great alternative to Zoom. Zoom being a bit expensive, if you ask me, and it kind of does the same thing. At least for what we need from our tech stack, right? Calendly is insanely versatile. It can communicate via API with so many apps, same with Slack. So this is basically the reason that we are going to choose these apps. For this category in particular, we're going to spend around $19 per month. For the honorable mentions, for internal communications, we can use Discord, Microsoft Teams, or Twist. For meetings, we can use Zoom, Whereby, and again, Microsoft Teams. And for scheduling, we can use Tidycall, Google Calendar, and SavvyCall. The second category is going to be knowledge management and documents. Now, the subcategories are going to be documentation, and then we are going to have internal Wikipedia. Now, what do we want from our tech stack in this category? We want all informations to be in one single place. We're talking SOPs, meeting notes, processes, right? We want to have easy collaboration. We want to have permissions control for teams and for our clients. We want everything to be searchable, and we want to integrate with project and tasks tools. Now, the chosen apps for this category are going to be, for documentation, Google Docs, which is going to be the free version, and Google Drive, again, the free version. These are the most versatile ones, in my opinion, and the free versions can offer you a lot of wiggling room. And for internal Wikipedia, we are going to use Notion, again, the free version, because you don't really need a paid version for this particular action that we are going to do with Notion. So this basically means that the tech stack for the knowledge management and documentation category is free, which is really cool. Now, some honorable mentions are going to be for documentation, Dropbox Paper, Microsoft Word Online, and Coda. And for internal Wikipedia, we can use Slab, Tetra, or Confluence. The third category is going to be our CRM, our sales, and our pipeline. Now, the subcategories are going to be lead management, and we are going to have the second subcategory, which is going to be pipeline tracking. What do we want from our tech stack? We want clear stages from lead all the way to client. We want task reminder automations. We want contact tagging and notes. We want integrations with email, forms, and calendar. And we want to have everything easy to use for small teams. The chosen apps are going to be for lead management, ClickUp, and for pipeline tracking, again, ClickUp, which is going to be the $19 per month version. Now, the $19 per month version can offer us so many features. This is why I have chosen ClickUp for both of these subcategories. So basically, for the whole category, we are only going to use ClickUp. And you are going to see ClickUp in some other categories too, because it's very versatile. You can integrate it with so many apps, especially with automation apps and ChatGPT AI, so we can do a lot of fun things there. And really, if you know how to customize it, you can use ClickUp very well for around 80 to 90% of all of your operations in your business, which is crazy to think about. You can use ClickUp in order to replace around 5 or 6 other apps. So yeah, this is why we chose ClickUp, the $19 per month version. Going over to the honorable mentions, for lead management, we have HubSpot CRM, Zoho CRM, and Strake CRM. And for pipeline tracking, we are going to use maybe Trello, Pipedrive, or Monday CRM. You can see that for this specific category, there are a lot of apps that we can use. So it's really about preference. I chose ClickUp because it's the most versatile one and the most customizable one. But yeah, it really is about how you want to run your business and what your actual niche is. So yeah, you can play around with these apps. The next category is going to be payments and invoicing. So the subcategories are going to be invoicing, and the second one is going to be payment processing. What do we want? We want professional invoices, which are going to be customizable. We want automatic reminders. We want zero or low fees. We want easy setup, no developers needed, external developers. We want to have currency conversion if needed, and simple dashboard to track payments. The chosen apps are going to be, for invoicing, we are going to use Wave, the free version. And for payment processing, we are going to use Stripe, again, free with some transaction fees. Again, for this category, it's mostly free apps because they can deliver a lot and they usually have some transaction fees. So that is how they are going to get paid basically from you using their apps. Some honorable mentions are going to be for invoicing Bonsai, Indie, or QuickBooks. And for payment processing, you can use PayPal, Square, or Wise. Going over to email marketing and automations, we are going to have 2 subcategories, which are going to be, again, email marketing and automations. Now, what do we want from our tech stack? We want to send beautiful newsletters. We want to have everything easy to build automations, so basically drag and drop mostly. We want to have triggers like form submitted or tag added or whatever. We want to have affordable pricing at small list sizes. This is for the email marketing side. We want to have good analytics like open or click rates. And we want native or no code tool integrations. The chosen apps are, for the email marketing, we are going to choose Kit or ConvertKit, the free version, because we have up to 10,000 subscribers, which is a lot. If you have 10,000 subscribers, you are doing really, really well. And yeah, you cannot do a lot of automations inside ConvertKit for the free version, of course, but you don't really need that many automations depending on how complex your newsletters are going to be. And for the automation tool, we are going to use Make.com, the $10 per month version, where we are going to have 10,000 module runs, which are so many module runs. You can do so many things with it. And we are going to use the paid version here for Make instead of the free one. Again, the free one can be really easily usable because it has around 1,000 module runs, which are a lot. But the paid version can allow us to run multiple scenarios at once and have them activated at once. So that's a big, big plus for us. And some honorable mentions are going to be for email marketing, MailerLite, Beehive, or Brevo, and for automation tools, Zapier, Bardeen, N8N, and Pabbly Connect. For project management and operations, the subcategories are going to be task management and client delivery ops. We want to track who's doing what and when. We want to assign tasks and deadlines. We want templates for repeatable projects. We want time tracking and integrations, and also dashboards for team and client visibility. The chosen apps for this category are, again, ClickUp, both for task management and client delivery ops. This is why I told you ClickUp is so versatile with the $19 per month. You can replace 5 or 6 apps in multiple categories. So yeah. And some honorable mentions for these specific categories are going to be for task management, Asana, Trello, Notion, and for client delivery ops, again, Notion, Client Portal, or Basecamp. Now for the Swiss Army apps, which are basically multi-purpose tools that combine many functions. We want flexibility, so basically we want to be able to build custom workflows. We want to replace 2 to 3 apps at once. We want good UI and UX. We want scalable with team. We want native automations or API accesses, as many as possible. The chosen apps are going to be ChatGPT Pro, the $20 per month version. Of course, we need an AI app in order to build all of these cool things and automate as many things as possible. We want Fathom AI Note Taker. If you want basic things, you can go for the free version, which is really good actually, or for note taking and for meetings in general, for summaries, for tasks, and for more complex actions that you can do with your transcriptions and recordings, we can go to the paid version for Fireflies, which is around $10 per month. Is not that much, and you have so many features included. I think, in my opinion, it's a pretty safe bet. Then we have Google Workspace, which is $14 per month. This is a hack because in Google Workspace, we get more features for Google Drive, for Google Docs, for Google Meeting, for Google Calendar. We basically enhance all of our other tools that we have used in our other categories like Google Meets or Google Docs or Google Drive even. And then we can even use Loom Video, which is really, really cool for personalization of communication for your clients or even for building SOPs for your internal team. You could use the free version. I think it's sufficient if you are using it for one specific actions like building SOPs, or you can go for the paid version. Now, some honorable mentions would be Airtable, Zapier, and A10 Miro board for building boards to create visual things, to learn and to collaborate with your teams, and Poppy AI for your marketing side, which is a really, really cool AI tool for scripting videos, for basically creating all of your brand assets as a company. Now let's quickly go over some app combinations that let you do some crazy high ROI actions. First, we can combine Fathom AI, ChatGPT, and ClickUp for auto task creation. Now, for the trigger, we are going to use Google Meet. When a Google Meet ends, Fathom transcripts are going to be ready. Then Make is going to fetch Fathom transcript. ChatGPT is going to summarize and extract all of the action items. ClickUp creates new tasks with due dates and assignees in our CRM. And the outcome is going to be that nobody is going to forget the next steps after the meetings. Really cool. The second combination is going to be Calendly with Slack and Google Docs for automated briefs. The trigger is going to be when a new Calendly meeting is going to be booked. Slack is going to get notified with meeting details. Google Docs is going to auto-generate a meeting brief using ChatGPT. The outcome is going to be that you show up to every meeting prepared. We can combine Google Docs, Slack, and Stripe for a proposal to payment flow. The trigger is going to be when a new proposal is going to be finalized in our docs. Slack is going to alert to send the document. Stripe payment link is going to be auto-generated, and a notification when the client base is going to be sent. Basically, the outcome is going to be zero delay between proposal and payment. And lastly, we can use Wave, Slack, and ClickUp for payment trigger workflows. The trigger is going to be whenever a client payment is going to be received in Wave. Slack is going to notify us about the new payment from our specific client. Then ClickUp is going to auto start delivery workflow or onboarding task list for that client in our CRM. So the outcome is going to be no manual handoff after getting paid. And these are only some of the combinations that you could build with this tech stack. You could get really, really creative and build some even higher ROI actions for your company. There you go, guys. $100 per month can get you a really, really cool and versatile tech stack. The key here is just to know how to link all of these apps together and to know how to use them at their full potential. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any other cool tech stack combinations, drop them down below in the comments so everybody can get inspired. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye.